Hey everybody, it's Joe from Pocketnow.com. Today I've just got a quick little video to show you LauncherPro, an alternate launcher for your Nexus 1 or any Android 2 device. Let's go take a look. Alright, this is a LauncherPro beta. It is in beta right now. It's version 0.3.0, and this version lets you do a couple cool things I'd like to spend a little bit of time on a little bit later on in the video. Now, if you don't know what a launcher is, it's basically your home screen. It's what you use to launch your applications. In this case, it replaces the stock launcher, and I'm using Android 2.1, the Cyanogen mod flavor. In fact, LauncherPro beta comes preloaded with the latest Cyanogen mod ROM. You do need Android 2.0 or higher, and it adds some benefits and features and just some overall polish to your launcher. Scrolling between home screens is a lot smoother, a little bit more animated. You've got thumbnail previews of all of your screens, just like with HTC Sense. You can configure your home screens. Right now I'm running 5, but you can have as few as 1 or as many as 7. You've got some more interesting fly-in effects in your app drawer and a shortcut dock. That's the really cool part about this app, so let's take a look at that. First of all, you get to it by hitting the home button, and you can see this is just a regular looking screen. I can scroll between screens really quick, but down here at the bottom you'll notice I've got my app drawer icon. There's that fly-in effect. Fly back. You'll notice that instead of just having the dots over on the left and right hand sides, I've got little app icons, and if I scroll over to the next screen you'll see that those remain stationary. These are the most frequently used apps that I use, so I've gone in and I have reconfigured what comes installed by default with my own apps, and to do that it's really easy. You tap and hold, it comes up with a shortcut selector. You can come in and pick an application from the applications list, and there's all of your pre-installed applications. You can choose a bookmark, you can choose just about anything, so it's really neat. Now the reason I like that is in previous versions they had your messaging app, or your SMS app, that was just stuck there. I don't use that. I use Google Voice, so now I can have Google Voice right there, and I've got access to all my voicemails and my text messages really close at the touch of a button. You'll notice that this is very similar to what they're doing with Froyo, but with Froyo you've got only 2 icons, and as far as I can tell they're not configurable. You've got phone and you've got browser. That's it. Well, in this case I like contacts better than phone because I have access to my phone from my contacts app. And what if I'm using a different browser? In this case I'm using fake Chrome, which is just a Chrome icon that launches the default browser, but if I were using Dolphin or some other browser, I might want to have that shortcut in there instead. So I can configure that. It's really nice. You can also pinch to zoom, and it will show you thumbnails of all of your current home screens. You can even configure which home screen is the home screen or the default home screen. In my case I always put that right in the middle so I have equal number of screens to the left and to the right. But that's really neat. You can just tap to quickly go to another screen and tap to navigate back. Really cool little app. You can try it out, and if you don't like it, that's cool. You can uninstall it and go back. Just be advised, as with any launcher, you're going to have the default number of and the default type of icons on your screen. So if you want to switch back to the other one, no problem, you uninstall it, you're good to go. But you're going to have to reconfigure that new, or the default launcher at that point, with all of your icons. You're going to have to put them back in, put your widgets back on the screen, which really isn't a problem, it's just a little bit inconvenient. Last but not least, I want to show you the preferences here. You can set the number of screens, currently set to 5, and the default screen. If you change either one of these, you'll need to reload the launcher app. Again, inconvenient, but not a big deal. You can enable rotation, so you can have it in landscape mode. A lot of the launchers, they're stuck in portrait. You can't turn your screen, which if you're in a car with a car dock, that's inconvenient to have your maps in landscape and then your desktop in portrait. It's just not that handy. So like I said, this is LauncherPro Beta version 0.30. And giving you a hands-on look at it, I'm Joe Levi for Pocketnow.com. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you would like to stay up to date with similar types of videos, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. If you've got an idea for LauncherPro, or if you have another launcher that you'd like us to take a look at, please let us know in the comments.